of the broadcast number 249. Okay. So it is.
Oh.
So just going to share the screen. We'll have a look around. That screen there. I think that's the one.
I'm still trying to get in.
And share. And the first one we're going to go to is this one here, and that's all that is. That's all that picture is showing a promotion for the merchants, which is coming next month. So these guys have really got something up their sleeve, which is good. I know that monthly fee has knocked a lot of people back. But hey, it's not as if we didn't know that things were going to change as TVC grew throughout the 3.5 years it's been operating. But yeah, and it does say that things will be regulated, just didn't say which and what they were going to regulate it. Yeah, so yeah, so that'll be interesting watching that promo for the merchants, because we may get an idea of what's going to happen in the South Pacific. And I mean, like places like Dubai and all that, Aussie, even New Zealand. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And now we'll just move along to the next one. They're actually all short ones. And this one here, Fast and Furious 9 movie is fully loaded with the agenda of the Elite for Humanity video and article. So yeah, that's interesting. I haven't even seen it. They got 2 or 3 paragraphs here. I'll just read them back. You really need to understand the world you are living in today. I took a break from work to go out and I watched the new movie, Fast and Furious 9, and it completely laid out the plan for the elite for humanity. In this world we live in, the elite operate within a loophole of our free will universe. Based on the nature of this universe, people have to consent to massive evil plans in order for those plans to have any chance of being successful. On the most basic level, everything about our reality is built on offer and acceptance, or consent by silence. I've written several articles on silence versus consent in this blog, so you have more than one example of this here in the blog. The elite are using is they use movies to tell us their plans, and they sit back and hope everyone will think in just a movie and not connect the dots. Then they claim that we are silent and therefore we consent to move forward on their plans. Yeah, in the movie, they create a super virus specifically targeting the weak and plan to reduce the global population dramatically by deploying it. In the strong ones that survive, they will turn them into transhumans with all kinds of technology embedded in them, including an off switch deactivate, which basically means they can kill individuals by pushing a button remotely, even from the opposite side of the planet. And it seemed like all was implied in the movie to artificial intelligence running the whole world is a very bad idea. Have you seen the movie Terminator? Well, It was a great diversion for me for a few hours and a good activity, but I definitely don't concede to any part of the agenda portrayed in this movie. This is why I created TBC, to protect all of us from such an evil agenda and to educate people about the realities of our world. Okay, next time you watch a movie, ask yourself if you are seeing a hidden agenda hiding in plain sight. Well, wonderful. I think that way when they go watch a movie. Anyway, just comment right below no comments. See all those number ones there? Well, if you can see it, that is. That's the billionaire positions. Now 1,111,111 positions. They're saying that thing will be in the month of August. Yeah. So get out there and get hold of TBCs. Push your TBCs to go. Purchase TBCs. Now, next one. Next one is the August promo. Right, August promo is having a positive impact on our TBC community growth. This is the chart I will post in video all in one. So, for what do we? Okay, July 2017 to July 2018, up to about May 2018, there wasn't much growth. We went straight up, and we set at about 3.2 million. Then we started climbing and growing slowly. But we go down to the next one here at 3.3 million for 3.340,000. We went from a straight line all the way through to July, past July. Then this is obviously August, this is the end here, so we're starting to climb again. So what they're saying here, what all this data is here, the daily growth, was on the 10th day of July, that's the 7th month, the daily growth was 41 sign-ups that day for the whole of TBC. The next day was 91, the month of July, and the 12th was 145 sign-ups. These are daily sign-ups looking at this chart. And that goes for 2 weeks, by the looks. And right down to the 8th of the 8th, was just the other day, they signed up in one go, 1,405 people. So they're starting to improve. And I think that's all we can hope for is improvement. Not like these clowns that are scamming TBC. What a lot of people don't understand is the TBCians themselves, because TBC is peer-to-peer. You can only use a TBC wallet. Okay, as you can see by the numbers above, we have already increased our numbers by 30 times. 12,747 members have paid the admin fee so far in August. Now, that's not bad. One way or another, since the government ways to pay admin credits, and we have already issued some 25,294 admin credits, of which 15,672 have already been used. Does everybody know how those credits are? It's quite simple, because the only way you see them in your back office is if you're currently up to date in your payments. then you'll see them under the accounts area in your back office. You'll see 2 there if your payment is up to date. I'm up to date. Well, I don't have any. My payments is up to date right until November, and that's the $35 a month one. But because of that, for some unknown reason, I don't get credit. Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's what you was telling me, weren't you? Because I'm paid up till November. That's what it's saying in the back.
No,
Wow. Might have made a mistake. Betcha saying something. Okay, admin, here we go. Keep in mind that for every admin credit that gets used, 2 more admin credits get created. So when you're up with the first payment or the monthly payment in August, apparently what happens in August only. The moment you use those first 2, sounds like you get another $2. You may be surprised how fast the admin credits will get into millions. Keep an eye on the ultimate price chart. See the date located in the info of menu in the case of the ultimate price chart tracks 2 things. Historically, the number of members we have and the value of each TBC coin as member one and rate value. Okay. One grain is about $3 now for each member. Well, it was $2 something. Now 1 grain of gold is valued at $3. That'll be used now. So each new member that joins increases the TBC coins by 1 grain. So 1 TBC coin on maturity, what they're saying there is, it's clear as, what they're saying there, when 1 TBC coin matures, that is $3 billion for 1 coin. So each new member that joins increases coins by 1 grain. I strongly believe we will fill billionaire positions within billionaire zone within this month of August. As a result of the August payment, this is why we are holding the TBC billionaires accountable in 2019. Let's be clear, we will build a TBC economy. TBC billionaires will be building the TBC economy for the TBC millionaires and not the other way around. Don't expect the TBC millionaires to build out the TBC economy for the TBC. Early adoption is not the most important factor. Consider when it comes to a builder. Again, if we go back to a principle, whom much is given, much is expected. Down is plastic should solid principle. Make the whole world take seriously and the people will appreciate a system that has accountability built into it, right? The current fiat, how do you mute? No, how do you mute?
Oh,
Mhm. No, it's not. The current fiat financial system of the world today does not truly hold people for their print. The money counterfeit. The whole thing is built on trust, and that is. Are you aware that the financial system of the world is the Federal Reserve? And that in the entire 100 plus years of their existence, they have never been audited. I'm surprised at how many people don't know that. The Federal Reserve became known as the largest scam ever perpetrated on humanity within its entire existence. Hmm? I don't know how to. So we'll end in what? What's the aim? Tell them. Oh, sorry, man. Okay. It's not working. I'm clicking on it. All we have to do is stand up. I think all of this crap happens in America. That's all that is. So, yeah. I can't mute it, eh? Okay, I hope all of you using the admin credit will also properly promote rapidly growth. 48 hours is plenty of time for you to sign up to. You each also sign up 2 new members. Immediately after signing up a new member, you should show them the KCBO dashboard and make sure they understand that they are on the timer to complete these challenges in order to collect $10 million worth of cookies. Don't just be a good sponsor, be a great sponsor. You should be all familiar with that you find 2 and help and sign up 2 and they find 2 and so on and so on. Yeah, the $10 million they're referring to is the 10 million cookies. So that's how you get those. And the next one, let's go and have a little bit of knowledge about how Mbe Derek started off from rags to riches. It does show you a bit how he started, but when he started, he was one of very few that had a stakeholder within TBC. And if you had read one of his posts, you would have seen how much it was. He's actually got 100,000 TBC coins sitting. And that's how he got there. But he worked for it. He worked his way out. So you can imagine how much those coins are worth when they mature, let alone one coin. Hell, you'd be able to buy all of Nigeria. Okay, here we go. Yesterday, the whole TBC community witnessed Mbe collecting a heavy hitter bonus valued at 7,211 American dollars in Bitcoin. That's the Bitcoin competition we have every week. That's how much he collected off that 1 week for referring 1,000 or more referrals in 1 calendar month. Okay, he is rich today because of TBC, but he certainly didn't start out rich. And Mbe agreed to let me share his personal story here on the blog. His story is also a love story. Dorothy, which is his wife today, met Mbe before TBC ever existed. At that time, Mbe was a mathematics and physics teacher at a private school. And even though the title sounds glamorous, the pay was far from extraordinary. His salary was about $80 a month. It's $20 a week. Whoa. And in his local currency in Cameroon, he lived in a tiny studio apartment with a shared bathroom between 6 of these apartments. Only true love could bring this couple together because his income wouldn't impress most women. Mbe has always been charming, and Dorothy fell in love with him in spite of the financial conditions at that time. She said, I believed in Mbe because he was so positive and also very smart. See the video below to document his humble beginning. This video was done after he was elected the leader of Cameroon and TBC. So we won't go into that video because I think it's long as. Okay, one day shortly after TBC came into Mbe's life, Dorothy peeked into Mbe's wallet, and what she saw shocked her. It wasn't the money in it. It was only the equivalent of about $4. It was a piece of paper about the size of paper money, and it was handwritten affirmation. It said, I will have $100,000 before December 31st, 2016. She cracked open his wallet in October 2016. She was shocked and even laughed at him for having such a big dream so fast. Impossible, right? But Mbe stood his ground and said, the year hasn't ended yet. Mbe is not just a dreamer, he is also a doer. He grabbed the opportunity to run for the elected position of being the country leader of Cameroon for TBC, which had a bounty of 100,000 TBC coins. He won the election early in November 2016, when each TBC coin was worth $75 each. So that's not too bad. That's the value. So technically, his manifestation of having $100,000 before the end of the year came true. Just happened to be in TBC. He had the confidence to trade TBC coins for his local currency at the current price of TBC at that time. So many times, each trade was in excess of about $100. He found the magic button, but it wasn't on the computer at an exchange site. It was on the tip of his tongue. People were feverishly throwing money at him, left and right, because he caught the vision of TBC and couldn't stop talking about it. Dorothy is also happy that her doubts were wrong. She does like to shop, no surprise there. I'm tempted to put up 30 pics of her from her current trip all over the different outfits, all in different outfits. Eat your hearts out, ladies. Okay. Consider printing up this image and putting it in your wallets to look at daily. I hope you see yourself in one of these positions on this image. Time is very short now because of the admin credits. and the rapid rewards, these positions will be filled before you know it. Just look inside and find the inner strength to believe in yourself to create a massive retirement. I won't go through their chart there, but the very first one is their billionaire's position. And like Edmund is saying, he's pretty certain that their million position will be filled by the end of August. So, and when after our redemption coming in November, purchasing the TBC coins would be almost impossible because nobody wants to sell them. Okay. Did only $4 in his wallet stop Mbe? Hell no. It just inspired him to work harder. Every excuse others make, Mbe could have made too, and would have been seen as justifiable. He was poor. The facts are the facts. He came from the average home in a third world country. He had to start the journey alone and struggle at first to get the support from the people in his life at that time. He overpowered them, and one by one he signed them up. And it was hard, extremely difficult to get them to believe the same way he believed. Examples of success in TVC at that time were for a few between. Mbe's success in TVC was just at the beginning. Many days were filled with disappointment when promises to trade didn't happen. Even at times when money was desperately needed, the climb up from the bottom is always a painful process. Tears wet his pillow on such nights. Some people were very hard to deal with, and unreasonable people are the commonplace. Do you think Mbe's rise to riches was without personal attacks on him? The attacks have never ended, but Mbe has that inner strength that gets him going every day. He learned to keep a big smile on his face, even when he had an empty wallet, and had to show confidence in what he was doing in spite of all doubters surrounding him. Make no mistake, success for Mbe was not easy, nor did he expect it would be easy. He knew in his heart of hearts that TVC was the right vision, and the mission of TVC kept him inspired to press forward. He only wished others wouldn't have to struggle as much as he did to reach success. Mbe is a pathfinder and a pioneer, and he has the scars to prove it. The more arrows shot at him, people lied to his face, robbed him, stole many things from him, made false accusations about him, and you can only imagine how difficult it was to inch his way forward. Our history in TVC is an open book on the blog. We have had some serious challenges, and it was because of leaders like Mbe we survived them. It's easy to tell Mbe's story because it is also my story. As the admin and creator of TBC, we both have that inner strength that does make all the difference in the world. We are determined to make the world a better place for others because our hearts ache daily. One thing we all can do is invite others to join us on a journey that has already proven to be fruitful out of effort. Just remember that effort is an absolute requirement to find joy on the path of success. Success is a result. Guarantees can only be found within one's own heart, because the outside of the world is full of empty promises. May TBC bring a change to the world in such a way that poverty and mystery can come to a final end. May humanity rise up to fulfill its destiny. May your story unfold in such a way that joy will fill your heart, and that inheritance God provided you will be returned and multiplied. TBC is your birthright. Right. I'm going to stop sharing now, and then you can throw some questions around, whoever you want, or want to do. Well, first I'd like to thank all of these ones, Bill, Tuiki, and obviously my wife Bex for joining me. Like I said, this is a rerun from Friday night's program. Didn't even record. We only just found that out. So I had to rerun the same number again of 249. But hey, however, we'll be back the same time tomorrow night, right through to Friday, same time. Bex is back to back behind me. So if there's any questions, this is the good thing about the Zoom channel. You can see everybody if you want to. If you don't want them to see you, take your face off there. But it's a good place to ask questions, and I might be able to answer, because I know some people can ask some hard questions, especially out on the road. And I just say to them, well, register first, and then that'll answer your first question. And then when they register, then you tell them, go and read the blog, all the answers in there. Okay, I'm going to stop recording now. I've got to record it.